Charlie and I mean, you're pulling a figure out of the air. We have probably agreed on at least 100 companies, maybe more, that we felt were frauds, bubble type things. And if we'd acted on shorting those over the years, we might be broke now. But we were right on probably just about 100 out of 100. It's very hard to predict how far what Charlie calls the Ponzi scheme will go. It's not exactly a scheme in the sense that it isn't concocted, in most cases, by one. It's a sort of a natural phenomenon that seems to nursed along by promoters and investment bankers and venture capitalists and so on. But they don't all sit in a room and work it out. It plays on human nature in certain ways, and it creates its own momentum, and eventually it pops. And nobody knows when it's going to pop. And that's why you can't short, at least we don't find it makes good sense to short those things. But it is recognizable. You know when you're dealing with those kind of crazy things, but you don't know how high they'll go or when it'll end or anything else. And people who think they do, sometimes play in it, and other people know how to take advantage of it. I mean, there's no question about that. You do not have to have a 200 IQ to see a period like that and figure out how to have a big wealth transfer from somebody else to you, and that was done on a huge scale, in recent years. It's not the most admirable aspect of capitalism.